Hey there, Jed Coverness here from jedcoverness.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is just a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind, to get to know myself better, and maybe inspire somebody else to record and start talking to get to know themselves. I don't even think about what I'm going to say. I just hit record and that's it. I do it to talk to myself, to just get past everything. Just get past that mind that tells you can't, this idea is dumb, don't do that, blah, 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 right? So, here we are. January 3rd. I don't usually say the date out in my sessions, but January 3rd. I had a big flop, big zero for my first exercise class, and it's okay. It wasn't well promoted. Well, I mean, it was well promoted social media wise. Actually, I take that back. It was well promoted. It just came at a time, I think, that last week everybody was off, or not everybody, but people were working. It was in between Christmas and New Year's, and really the promotion of any kind of event needs to happen about 2 months before the event, and that's okay. I'm very aware of that, and that'll happen, really. So I didn't have anybody show up last night to my Tuesday night classes, and that's all right. It'll happen. I just keep reserving the space, not, literally and figuratively speaking, and people will come. It's not a if you build it, they will come. It's more or less just if you increase the awareness, they will come. Because I don't know how many people actually knew about this opportunity, if you will, this class to come out and work out for a half hour. And so, and there could be some other variables in there that are going to change if need be. I'm not opposed to changing a few things, and by that I mean price point. I'm very straightforward, very honest. I don't know if the price point is where it should be or where people want it to be. So I'm open on that. I don't know. And I love that I don't know. But got a full day of hearing tests today, checking people's ears and just cranking through the hearing. I have 768 hearing tests to do, and I'm good with that. That should be fun. I got this vest on, day 2. My shoulders, right around my collarbones, into my upper pecs are just a little sore. I can tell some chafage is starting to happen, but I need to go through this, right? Chafage happens when you're overweight. Chafing happens. Just rubbing of the skin. So this is just another aspect of what I'm going through with this vest to chest experiment. And I'm good with it, right? It just takes a little bit of courage. It'll take a little bit of time for my body to be okay, fine. We have, 45 pounds, extra pounds on our body, on us. Now we'll figure out, we'll just make do. We'll callus up some skin right there. We'll strengthen the muscles to keep going. The joints will align themselves. This is just how it works. They may not align themselves perfect, but that's where exercise comes in. That's where these WODs come in. And I think, I'm not outside of any of this. I think we need to get away from the all or none theory. One round of a WOD every day. Start at WOD 1, workout of the day number 1. I'm telling myself this, right? Workout of the day, start with that. Get one round of it done. That's it. If you do just that, and you did that every single day, man, can you imagine the possibility? Can you imagine how strong you'd feel? How energized you'd be? Not to mention how good you'd look? How good you'd feel? I'm telling myself this. This is what I tell myself every day. Because odds are that as soon as you start doing one round every day, just by sheer law, and the law of change, basically, is you're going to do more. You're going to feel good because of it, and you're going to do more. It's awesome. It's just how it works. And it all just takes practice. Every day is a whole bunch of practice. Whole bunch of practice to make yourself better. You get the opportunity every day to be you. How awesome is that? And if you don't think it's that awesome, think again. Because nobody else is like you. Nobody else gets to be you. Nobody else gets to love your life more than you do. And if you're going down the spiral, like spinning the drain, right? You're just thinking, oh man, life sucks, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit about your problems. Only you can fix your problems. Because more times than not, you're making mountains out of molehills. You're making bigger deals. You're making these things happen yourself. You just don't realize it yet. What's happening in your own mind and your own body is something that you're producing yourself. Now, there might be a whole bunch of people out there thinking, no, this and this and this and this is happening. Okay? Take a step back. Get to know yourself. Why do you really think this stuff is happening? Yesterday, all day, I was pretty much asking for nobody to show up. Okay? I was asking for nobody to show up. Because every time somebody said, hey, good luck with your class tonight, I'm like, yep, hopefully people show up. It was every time. Every time somebody said, hey, isn't your class today? Yep, hopefully people show up. I was already putting the energy out there that nobody was going to show up. Like, I had it in my mind that nobody was going to show up. And that's what happened. Like I had said it, ask anybody yesterday who talked to me about this first fitness class. I did it to myself. And I'm saying that out loud so I can realize that it was my doing and my subconscious and conscious mind setting that up. Yeah, were there other variables involved? Sure. But the big ones were basically, it comes down to me. Like, I was setting it up to be like, oh, people aren't going to come around here. They're not going to care about their health. They're not going to pay $25 a session for the most efficient half-hour workout there are. I put that in my own mind, and it stuck. So now I'm here today to say I was wrong. And moving forward every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5, I will be at the Warroad Senior Living Center, ready for everyone to show up. You will just show up. Because that's how it works. Once you start putting it in your mind that people or things or whatever it is, that you don't expect anything, you appreciate anything, nothing, right? Like, You start to say it. Well, hopefully this happens. No. You say, yeah, I'm jacked. I'm excited. Because truth be told, I really wasn't that excited. I was way nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous. I'm going to say, and I love that I don't know why. It's because of that right there. I didn't simply love the nerves and let it go. That's how it works. Loving the nerves and letting them go, that is a big deal. Because that's how you make stuff happen, is if you start to love it and let it go. It happens that way. As soon as you start to realize that you actually have more control than you think, then you start to make life fun. Then you get to start playing. You get to start creating. Like, it was so cool to see a lot of people's vision boards. I was just searching vision boards last night, and it's kind of like shopping. It's kind of like shopping for a life that you want, instead of having a life that you are just floating through. Like cranking through a vision board and really going crazy with it. Because if you really went extravagant, I'm talking like crazy. Like you have $1 million in the bank and you're loving life, you're hanging out with your family, your husband, wife, children, cats, dogs, whatever, and you're just loving it. Now let's say you have that board or whatever you're putting together, and you somehow, it happens where 90% of it, let's say 70% of it comes to fruition. Do you think you'd be pretty damn happy at 70 or 75% of that big time vision that you had? Dare I say, hell yeah, right? Hell yeah. But it just comes down to you being aware of what's happening in your life. Being just a little bit creative and a little bit fun and a little bit childish, if you will. Because when you're a child, man, nothing really matters. You can pretend all day. And pretend isn't pretend. Pretend is working from a place in your brain that is always ready to rock and roll when it comes to having fun. We as adults just shut it down. Why? Because we have responsibilities. Okay? But isn't your responsibility to show your children, or any kind of responsibility, that, hey, I'm going to take responsibility for my own action and create a better outcome? Yeah, that's what it's about. Today's a good one. Today is a very good session. Share this out. I know there's people out there who want to hear it. I know there's people out there who need to hear it. Share this with somebody who you think needs to hear something like this, and try it for themselves. Give it a shot. What's the best that can happen? You feel good about yourself? Done. There you go. If you're looking for one-on-one services from me, coaching, training, whatever it is, email me at ygt@jedkobernitz.com. Otherwise, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.